Hey you guys, how you doing? So today I'm here to share 5 products that are worth the price tag and 5 that aren't. So these are products that I'm super excited to share with you because sometimes I don't really share stuff that didn't work for me. I just forget. So I'm gonna get into the habit to add them into my monthly, faves and fails kind of thing. But anyways, these are products that I've tried to make it work for so long and they just did not work. So those are products that I think aren't worth the price tag and some that are. So I'm going to show you what didn't, but I'll tell you what did. So you have the solution right there and you can choose, according to your likes. If this is your first time, my name is Gigi. Thank you so much for clicking on my video. Do take a sec and click that red subscribe button below for more. And without further ado, let's start. So we're gonna start off with, I really love the product that just never works for me. This one is the Too Faced Born This Way Concealer. It is a multi-purpose concealer. It's supposed to help you conceal, contour, highlight, retouch. It will do it all for you. It is a big, you get a ½ ounce on this guy. It is a big concealer. I have it in the shade Golden Beige and this is what it looks like. I'm pretty sure you guys have seen it multiple times. A lot of people love this guy and it just never worked for me. I tried so many times to make it work and it's just like it didn't cover it as much as it wanted to cover. It didn't help diminishing my dark circles. It didn't do any highlighting. It was just creasy and messy. Oh my god, you guys, I hate this concealer, but I always kept it so that I can talk about it, and this is the perfect timing. So if you're ever thinking about this concealer and you have really dark circles, I don't think this is gonna be for you. I thought I'll mention it because I'm always in the hunt for the next best thing out there, and that's like my hobby. I love complexion, I love concealers, and yeah, so this is something that I would stay away from if I'm looking for something with really good coverage. One that I do recommend and I do think is worth every single penny is this one by Pat Mcgrath. This is her newest concealer, the Sublime and Perfecting Concealer. I have this shade LM14, and you guys, this is worth every single penny it cost. It is beautiful concealer. It covers like no other. It lasts a ton. It doesn't crease. It is just perfect, and you can use it all over your face for a light, a light foundation kind of date. I've done that, and it looks beautiful, super natural, and super long wearing. This is worth every single penny. So if you're ever thinking about concealers, I would say 100% go with the Pat Mcgrath Lab, no doubts. So spring is here, summer is approaching, and we're all looking for a good SPF, and I want to talk about this Rent SPF. So this is a Mineral SPF of 30 and it's by RENClean Skin Mineral Mattifying SPF. You guys, I hate this SPF. I really try to make it work. I did a review on this guy comparing it with the next product that I think is worth every single penny, and I just couldn't make it work. I hate it so much. I think I'm gonna throw it in the garbage because I just don't see a use of it. This is a Mineral SPF. It's gonna be that SPF that is good for sensitive skin people, and that's why I bought it. But then it has such a bad white cast. It's super heavy on your face, and it just like, it is a mattifying SPF, really. Like, if you're mattifying, I'm gonna wear you underneath my foundation, but I don't want to wear you because you're too heavy. So I don't mean to bash any brands here. I'm just giving my honest and just my honest opinions because I want you to know what's out there, what's good and what's not, and this just didn't work for me. This is a big pass. And the one that is the way to go is the Glow Cream by Supergoop. I believe this sunscreen will be beneficial to anyone, absolutely anyone. It doesn't matter your skin type, oily, combo. I have combo skin for reference, and I love this guy so much. It gives you a glow. It has a little bit of a tint. It's not gonna really even out your complexion or anything like that. It has a little bit of coverage, but you guys, it just makes you look super healthy and just a really dewy and nice. I love it. I love it so much. I can't get enough. This thing, it was pricey and I just don't see the use of it. again, I don't know, maybe put it on my legs. I don't even know. I don't want a white cast on my legs either. You know what I mean? Like, it's just annoyed. I'm so annoyed at it that it's so white and it's so heavy. So if you're in the hunt for an SPF, go with the Supergoop 100%. I highly recommend. The next product that I think is not worth the price tag is this one by Milk. It is the Hydro Grip Milk Primer. This primer is meant to be a hydrating primer that's gonna send the work of makeup and make you know, look your makeup super nice and flawless. I hate this primer, you guys. It just bolts up on my skin every time I wear it. It's so tacky. I know it is meant to be tacky, I get it, but like, I just feel like whenever I put it on, I'm dragging my foundation with the primer, and I've let it sit for a little bit or for a long time maybe, and it just doesn't work for me. Please let me know how you make this thing work. If you're watching and you like it, let me know, because I've tried it so many times and I just can't make it work. I can't not. So this is so upsetting to me because it's full, and clearly I don't know, it's been sitting in my collection since last year and I just don't use it. So I don't think that's a good primer. If you're looking for a hydrating primer, I would say go with the Tarte Base Tape primer. This is a great primer if you like those, you know, kind of moisturizing kind of primers. This is so nice and soothing to your skin, and it's gonna really make you glow and send the wear of your makeup. I really like this primer. Also, another hydrating primer that is not super hydrating, so if you have oily skin, I think you're gonna enjoy this one. Is this one by Dior, the Dior Face and Body Backstage Primer. This is, again, it claims to be a little bit hydrating, but I don't find it to be hydrating. I just find it to be a really perfecting primer that makes me look super flawless. I love these two, guys. If you're in the hunt for a good primer, there are many options. Just stay away from the Milk if you can. The next product that I want to talk about is a foundation, and it is a loved foundation by so many people. It is the Luminous Silk Giorgio Armani foundation. I wear the shade 6.5. Oh my god, you guys, I have tried to make this foundation work for me, and I don't really struggle with that too much. I'm gonna be honest. Usually foundations work for me if I prep my skin really well. I don't see a problem. They look fine, but this one, I just never made it work. I don't know what it is. I don't know what's in here, but it just doesn't, you know, click with my skin. It just looks weird. It settles. It just it's a hot mess. I hate this foundation, you guys. I've tried to make it work so many times again, and it is full. I think I've tried it 5 times maybe. Let me know if you like it. Like, what primer do you use with this guy? Do you really have to prep nicely to make it work? You know, I have those foundations that you do have to make them work with a nice primer and everything like that. Like, for example, my Charlotte foundation, the airbrush foundation, I have to work hard to make this one look really nice. I have to prep so much for it to look flawless, but I don't mind because it looks stunning afterwards. You know what I mean? But this one I could never make work. So whenever their Neo Nude foundation launched, I was super curious to see how it really looked on me, and that's why I wanted to give it a go, and I actually really like it. So I wanted to say, if you're looking into these two foundations and you like the Luminous that this one is claiming to be and everything like that, but you're looking for a longer wearing foundation, I would say go with the newest Neo Nude. I don't know, it's just my opinion, or altogether just skip them and go with the Makeup Forever Reboot. To be honest, I love how this foundation looks on me. It just wears really nicely. It isn't super long wearing. I'm not gonna sit here and tell you that this is for a 12-hour shift, and no, it isn't. But for a nice dinner out, you know, for running errands and you want to look super put together and nice, this is stunning. So highly recommend the Makeup Reboot if you're looking for a super healthy and luminous foundation, and the Luminous Silk didn't work for you, then this one is the way to go. And the last product that I want to talk about is something that not necessarily didn't work for me. I just don't think it's worth the price tag if you can get something a little bit better. Does that make sense? So I'm going to be talking about my Airbrush Flawless Finish by Charlotte. it pains me a little bit to talk about this one because I love Charlotte and most of her products I really enjoy. The only problem with this powder, in my opinion, is that it just sits weirdly on my under eyes. If I use this for everywhere else, it looks really nice. I like it. I do look airbrush. I agree. But if you're thinking about this powder, I would say go with the Pat Mcgrath Labs, the Sublime Perfection Blur and Under Eye Powder. I know this under eye powder, I get it, but this guy is just, guys, this is just, I don't know how to explain it. It is just super light. Oh shit, I had my primer there, it didn't show up. There we go. It is just super light and undetectable, to be honest. It blurs every single thing on your face whenever I wear this powder. I don't know what it is about this powder, you guys, but ever since I got it, I've been obsessed. I just use it for all over my face and I love it. I love it because I can wear it underneath my eyes and all over my face. So I don't really have to think about which powder do I wear underneath my eyes, which powder do I do for the rest of my, you know what I mean? It's just like easy one-stop shop. Like, I like it. This one I have to like set with another powder underneath my eyes and then move on and do this one. So my point is, if you're in the hunt for a setting powder and you want something that is quick and easy and it's just like one thing to buy, then I would say go with this one. But I mean, I don't want to say I don't like it because I do, but you know what I mean. It's just already, friends, and those were the 5 top and 5 bottom products that I wanted to share with you today. I don't know, this was fun. Let me know, what do you think of this video? Do you want to see something like this from the drugstore or just do more high-end, you know, worth it or not? Okay, thank you so much for hanging out. Let me know in the comments below which products have you tried recently that didn't work for you, which ones you don't think are worth the price, but you have to let us know which ones are worth the price. So if you tell us which ones you don't like, tell us the solution like I just did, because I mean, duh. Give me a thumbs up if you enjoyed my video and don't forget to click the red subscribe button below for more, and I'll see you next time. Bye guys.